Oh, it has been a few days. It has been a few days. But we're back. We're gonna be playing some more Rogue today. The reason I've been gone for so long is mostly because I've been working a lot, but also because I've been doing some more building and stuff. And as you can see, things are much different. Now, something I want to explain right away. We'll address the elephant in the room. The maxed out stuff down here. This was gotten using Heroes mod. I'm not gonna sit here and say I beat Escal off camera. And the reason we decided to do that, why is this over here? I don't know. I've also moved this here. I should also go into the mod config and lock the meter positions, because that way it's not actually that big a deal. So we have this for each of the 4 classes, and the reason we've done this is mostly and entirely because I think it's cool to show off the I think it's cool just to show off the 4 classes, and then, oh, where's Rogue? We are the living embodiment of what the best Rogue loadout looks like. If we actually go in here as well, each of these has the armor, the tracers, and then both of the accessories that we actually use for that. I'm gonna go ahead and actually, I am toying with keeping the Rogue thing right here. Did I just not? Oh, I didn't save the config. I am toying with keeping this below us. I know a lot of people will do it. I haven't done it up to this point, but we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna play around with doing it. We're gonna see how we go. So, what have we accomplished otherwise? Well, pretty much everything's the same, other than the arena. So to kind of go over the full scale of the arena, obviously went through, got the trophies. I get the giant clam trophy as well. We now have a fully scaled banner area. Now this is going to fit every single banner. I actually have a list in front of me. The only thing we have left is the 3 events that we will need for Ascendant Spirit Essence later down the line, as well as the Martians. We have the 4 liquids right here, just in case we ever need it for any sort of crafting. We have a Defender's Forge, Void Vault, Piggy Bank, just kind of for fun. We have the Universal Pylon, because we have access to everything. We did also do the Jungle build, just a little tree bush build that I think is just kind of neat. And that's basically all. We also went through and we ended up cleansing a few areas. We also have a full Old Ones Army arena down here. Now the thing is, with Betsy, it's going to be a little bit tough because I will actually have to go up and bring her up here. Although I don't know if we actually need to beat Betsy in this run. But yeah, so because the Crimson is all right here, I ended up grabbing a Contaminator, and I ended up cleansing the entirety of the outside of the Giga Farm, just because I didn't want to have the Crimson messing with this farm anymore. And it was messing with it. It was actually, I wasn't able to actually switch it off, which was annoying. And the other thing is I've also cleansed out a giant portion down here to allow us to build the Cavern build, which we have not done yet. Obviously, it is just this. This is the same for the Hollowed, as well as for the Sunken Seas. That's the only 3 we have left, though. Everything else is built in, including the Sulfur Pylon, which we built a little lab for, which I'm actually quite happy with. I was playing around with the Abyss stuff and the laboratory stuff. I think it's cool, like, the Calamity Pylon build is the one that we're actually going to be using some of the stuff for. But I think that's everything we've done. I think. And then it's just in the arena. Again, we have all this. We have a proper Old Ones Army arena down here, just so we have a place to put it. Again, Betsy could get a little bit tough, but if we need to fight her, we'll, deal with that when we get there. As of right now, I suppose the Underworld actually makes the most sense to hold it at. So yeah, aside from that, we've also gone ahead and fixed this tree over here. We've gone ahead and fixed this, and we've also cleansed a bunch of the astral infection, the astral biome. There's like a whole chunk right here that's just been removed. And that's where we're at in regards to that. I still cannot remove this and move it over to the arena. That is what it is. So today, what we're going to be doing is we are going to be going through and we are just going to be going ahead and finishing up, or just progressing our way through hard modes. That's the quick updates for everything we've done. And yeah, now it's just down to hard mode. So now, last time we were here, we ended up fully preparing for hard mode. And we are now fully prepared in order to get the Queen Slime dead. What we need to do, however, is we need to make a gelatin crystal. And now I need to actually take a look if I can make one. I can if I just have some crystal shards. Obviously, I can also do the royal slime crown. We're not going to worry about that at the moment. We're going to pop over to the hollowed biome. Actually, it's probably easier to actually just head down to the underworld and then just go over this way until we reach the hollowed. And then we just kind of grab some crystal shards, you know what I'm saying? Like, we just grab some of these. I do think... Oh, there's also a gelatin crystal right there, by the way, which is awesome. I will still go ahead and grab some pearl stone as well, just because pearl stone is useful for farms. Mostly just the giga farm. We'll just grab some crystal shards, just in case we need some at a later date. We'll just grab a few. Grab a bunch of these. There we go, gamers. Done and done. So with that, we now need to fight this. We need to use it in the hollowed. So what I think that means for us then is, well, to be fair, actually, we can just spawn her here and then fight her anywhere else. I also still have Heroes mod active. I just realized that. We're just going to move that down. I will remove that at a later date. As of right now, we're just going to kind of keep it there. It is what it is. Let's go and try fighting Queen Slime now, shall we? So where are you? There you are. So I think I'm actually genuinely just going to, like, use the, I think I'm honestly just going to go ahead and just use the Crimson Arena here. I could also try and bring her over to the big arena. Honestly, how far away are we from the big arena? Not, like, super far. We could actually realistically bring her over. Then again, this is, like, kind of good enough, and she's really not that hard of a boss, to be fair, so I think I'm actually just going to go ahead and continue just fighting her here. I mean, Rogue just kind of messes with her low-key. Let's see what the Ichor Spear does. I know this is more of a stealth-based weapon, but I'm just kind of curious. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, it does actually do quite well. Let's grab some Stealth Strike, because I know it, like, sticks to them and, like, does a bunch of extra damage, so we'll just kind of do that and then just kind of, like, you know, throw these out. Oh god, don't use that. She's at 50 now, she's gonna be all, you know, pissed off and jazz, you know what I'm saying? But, like, we have not been hit yet. I'm gonna be so honest. We have not been hit yet. Queen Slime is not a real boss, dude. It's really not. Like, this is just, it's just not a real boss. That was our first hit. I believe in this entire fight, that was the first time we got hit. It was just kind of crazy. Yeah, that is... Yeah, this boss is not real, dude. Just go ahead and do that. Just knock off a few hundred extra health while we're attacking with the Prismaline. The thing with stealth is, like, it really just has to be worth it. Otherwise, it's, like, it's just kind of mid. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just kind of mid. Like, okay, we're actually losing a lot of health right now. Can you please stop losing so much health? It's these projectiles. It's the little, like, the little purple ones that I just cannot really see that well. It's those ones that are just rough damage. Say, oh, they're looking sick. Guess maybe, like, trying to get up on the Start Strike here. I missed her. I don't get it on. She's so low, isn't it? It's just cool with the Prismaline. Okay, please die before I Please die. I called you a fake boss. Please make me eat those words. Okay, that's Queen Slime done. So we're gonna go ahead and throw the relic down over here because we actually have a fully fledged thing over here. So there you go. After having fled after your battle, it seems the slime god fashioned a new guardian from the unleashed essences. Ensnared in the absorption process of its newfound power, it could not flee again. Or perhaps it was overcome by desperation for survival. A glorious hunt, a fine foe. Now you know that you must chase them to the ends of Terraria. Cool. So that, we get the gelatinous pillion, which is just a better slime mount, by the way. So we'll just kind of upgrade that. All of that can be dumped in there. What upgrades do we even need for cryogen? Because I know cryogen is quite big. Because we already have Titan Heart. We have the Ichor Spear and the Prismaline. We have the Rogue Emblem. And we have the Filthy Glove. We get nothing until we beat Cryogen, it seems, which is annoying. Yeah, that's a big boss to get that stuff. Okay. Alright then. I suppose we just kind of keep going then. And next up we need a cryo key. Why can't I don't have Essence of Helium, do I? No, I do not. Okay, let me... I don't actually have an underground snow biome. Actually, if I go over here, I should just do this. This is supposed to solve it of this. Go faster. Boom, 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 boom. And just dive our way down here, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, okay. So now I do this, and I go ahead and throw on the Ultimate Battler. Let's get all that really quick. Create a little bit of a thingamajig, you know? So the big thing is that I need the actual ice biome enemies. H and ice chunk immediately, that's cool, right? Okay, Essence of Helium. Need 8 of it. Keep that in mind. Okay. So I'm back from the Huntress now. Which is nice. Oh god, please turn that off. Holy shit. Okay, we also got the Frost Barrier, which is nice. You know, it's cool. We got the Bladed Glove. Cool. Okay, so let's go ahead and create a Cryo Key. And we should already have we have a bit of an arena set up over here. I mean, let's just see how we do just like raw dogging this. Let's just kind of see how we do. You know what I'm saying? Let's just see how we do, shall we? I mean, Cryogen's never like too bad, and we haven't really struggled with any boss yet. I think we've actually one-attempted, every boss so far, right? I think so, except for like the bosses that like we've either beaten multiple times, or... You're gonna keep getting, though, do you actually have a Wind Dash now that I can actually use, you know what I'm saying? Oh! We're doing good. This is going to be a really long fight, is the thing that I'm noticing, is that it's just going to be a super long fight. I mean, like, the thing is with early hard mode Rogue, is that there's not really, like, a good weapon. Like, there's not an explicit, like, there's the best, which is the Prisoner weapon. But, like, there's not, like, an explicitly good weapon, really. You know what I'm saying? Which kind of sucks, because, like, it would be really nice to be doing more damage with Rogue at this point. But like, honestly, once we beat Cryogen is when things start to get really, really strong in hard mode. And they kind of just stay that way. Like, Kelvin Catalyst is really where things start to get broken. And it is after Cryogen that we obviously get that. So, post-Cryogen, things start to get kind of stupid. We can kind of just chill in like a very kind of simple area. I need to really stop like just letting him, because like I'm like my dash velocity is really, really low because of the giant tortoise shell. Like it's not like it's a huge investment to actually let him like attack me or something. It's just debuff stacking honestly. Oh god, he's getting pissed again. Oh god. Oh god, he's getting angry. Oh no! He's at half, which is but yeah, it's just a super long fight. But again, like after this point, it starts to get much stronger, right? Like just dude, why is this fight like so boring? Maybe this is why I never really try with Cryogen very hard, because this fight is just so boring. I mean, we're so fat, like... I mean, Spiritual's doing 16 damage to us. Like, what do you really expect me to do? You know what I'm saying? I think you really expect me to do when I ram dash him. But it's just tanking this guy and doing, like, very minimal damage. This might suck. At this point, I'm going to get some extra... Oh yeah, this Stealth Strike Piper Spear is super strong. Whoa, chill there, brother. Chill! Oh my god, okay, I'm sorry. Jesus. I was clowning on you, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to, like, sit here and just tank it. It's not working very well, apparently. I need to walk in for a second. We're good. We just had to lock in for a second just because, you know, whatever. There we go. Problem solved. Problem solved. Okay, there's Cryogen. That was a super long fight, dude. Oh my god. It's like Rogue is weak at this point. It's just okay, it is, because it's actually very weak at this point. But to be fair, Okay, so there we go. That is everything we have there. What is this Cryostone? Interesting. Very interesting. So yeah, so the next thing we're doing is we are in need. Well, I guess we have to start prepping for the Destroyer is the first thing we're using. So Titan Hard Armor we already have. Let's check accessories first. It is still the Rogue Emblem. And it is still the Filthy Glove. I started using Stealth Strike more because like the Filthy Glove is exclusively a Stealth Strike accessory, so it's like a okay, so I need to make Ice Stars. Hello? What? Am I tweaking? Do you buy them from somebody? Hold on. I'm actually gonna use here. I'm gonna use this for 2 seconds. Oh, you buy them from the Archmage. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, oh, so I filled in these because we actually ended up not needing that much. We genuinely only need 6 of them for all the NPCs that we don't just like move in otherwise. Where's Archmage? Archmage, move over here please so I can talk to you and I can buy a bunch of Ice Stars. There we go. I am just gonna buy like a shitload of these. These things are super giga strong. This is also being used as a tertiary now. I'm actually not even gonna use this because like I'm not even really using it that much. And these have stronger. These are just stronger in general. And we already have the thingamajig, so I'm going to use Ichor Sphere. Let me change that all the way down because I'm not using this probably ever again, to be honest with you. Okay, and then we end up realizing there that it's like, okay, this is dumb to be using still. Okay, there's Cryogen, Destroyer. So you have the accessories, you have the armor, we need the Kelvin Catalyst, and the Ice Stars. So there's the Ice Stars. So these shoot out, and if I remember correctly, these also home in. Yes. So these will be nice. They're not the strongest, but they are still very, very, very nice. The other thing we need to make is the Kelvin Catalyst, which I'm missing some Ice Stars. We'll just go ahead and grab some of these and throw them in there. And then I'm also missing the Icebreaker, which I think just drops from Cryogen, which means we need to go do bags. Which I believe the Huntress is over here now. There she is. Oh, son of a bitch. Treasure bags. I need the Icebreaker. Wait, no, I need the Avalanche, no? We'll see. Is that going to be good? Is that everything we need? Yes. What am I missing? I'm missing an ice machine. Why don't I have an ice machine? Whatever. I genuinely don't have one. It's not even like I'm like missing it. No, I genuinely don't have it. And there is the Kelvin Catalyst. Now this is a donor item, so it's either really, really strong or really, really bad. Yeah, it's just really strong. So the next thing we need to do is we need to go to the Goblin, who is now in his home in the caves. We're just really quickly going to go ahead and reforge this to Flawless. And that will mark down the weapons we need. Okay, there's... Thank you. Ding dong, I suppose. Okay, it's Destroyer time. So let's go ahead and get Destroyer done. So... I got this wrong one. I want to go here, because I think I have all of them, actually. I don't have the eye, but I'll grab these two, because the twins are last anyway. What else do I need? I need then seafood. What am I missing for seafood? I'm missing sulfur sand. So I will just pop over here and we'll go and grab some sulfur sand. So we're just gonna go ahead and make as many of these as we can. So there's the seafood, which is second. So it's Destroyer, Scourge, Prime, and then Brimstone. So to make a charred idol, I think I need Unholy Cores, which means, yeah, I am forced to have this be second. So we'll start with these guys. Then I guess we can also grab a Mechanical Eye. And just put that there. Done. So, okay, let's go ahead and turn it to night. And let's go ahead and see how the Destroyer goes, shall we? I'm not really certain which one's going to be better. Oh, yeah, this one's, I think, for sure going to be better, right? Also, I do actually have a ram dash, so I can actually get through him, which is awesome. Let me see how this does. If we're looking at DPS-wise, it's the only issue with this is that, like, it does home into... Yeah, this is better for, like, getting close to, right? I think about 700 DPS, because it pierces once, actually. About 700 DPS... Okay, this is way stronger. Never mind. This is way super stronger. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and use this then. Whoa, chill there, buddy. Okay. So yeah, this is just going to be about just killing this thing basically as fast as we can. Let's use some ice stars for a little bit just to try and get some of the probes out of the way, just because there's kind of a lot of them at the moment. We just want to try and get rid of some of them, just because they can be quite annoying. There he is. For a little bit, just to get some damage on the Destroyer as much as we can, because this guy sucks. Okay, that was super bad. Yeah, I can definitely feel my movement speed not being that crazy. Just with not having boots, but honestly, like, I'm not even like that upset by it, because like I'm still able to move enough that it's not even a huge deal, right? I think it's probably because I just was building with an endgame account where I had the Seraph Tracers and the Wings of Rebirth. Oh yeah, just shred him, dude. Oh my god, the damage. The damage is just so consistently good, man. Like, holy. It's kind of more aggressive. There's that, I guess. Okay, that is... Holy, man. Holy. Okay, let's go and open up that. So we have the Destroyer. The Godseeker Knights of my company were by far my finest soldiers. They championed my cause, and I championed them in return. I bestowed upon them hulking armor and colossal weaponry, so their might would never falter. Some days I would take time to train by their side, inspiring them to new heights of righteous fury. Drayden understood well and granted them these massive forms, bristling with weaponry and interlocked armor forged of blessed material. While in truth it was repurposed mining equipment, their sheer presence on the battlefield was immense. These unwieldy beasts of steel were the experiments of Draydon, These unwieldy beasts of steel were the experiments of Draydon and... Brother Reed. I'm doing this for the video, by the way, which is why I'm stuttering over this so much. These unwieldy beasts of steel were the experiments of Draydon, my former colleague and prodigious engineer. His intent was to fuel a war machine with soul energy, allowing it to fight with purpose and zeal. The creations were a success, perhaps too much of one, as the souls continued to express their own free will. Drayden was displeased with the results. However, these were my soldiers with their loyalty forged anew in iron. I dismissed them from duty, yet they linger here still, scouring the land for evidence of the divine. Unfortunately for you, that puts you in their crosshairs. Give them a battle worth dying in. Damn. Okay, Destroyer Relic can go down here. I think we're gonna go for the trophies. I think post Plantera, maybe post Leviathan. Depending how big of a jump Leviathan ends up being. So there we go, that is that done. So next up, we are prepping for the Aquatic Scourge. So we are still rocking the Titan Heart Armor, still rocking the Catalyst. We are still rocking the Rogue Emblem. I wanted to go grab Mithranor or Calcum basically regardless. Oh, we are, however, rocking the Ruin Medallion as well as the Bat Wings. We are upgrading. So we're going to get the Bat Wings. We need a broken Batwing, which means we need to take on the Solar Eclipse. So, yes, I will go ahead and grab the Cursed Clock. This actually is quite good for this, and we can basically just cycle this until we get a Solar Eclipse. You know what I'm saying? We basically just continue cycling this. We're not fighting twins. Get the fuck away from me. And, yeah, I can basically just cycle this until we get a Solar Eclipse. Because these things happen at the beginning of night, so we can kind of, you know, tell when this is going to happen. There we go. And now all we do is we just turn this on. And there's no way, unfortunately, for us to kind of hit through. We can actually stealth strike our way through, to be honest with you. But generally speaking, they should all just end up dying. Oh no, I'm just gonna stealth strike again and again, actually. Holy brother, this just shreds them. Oh my god, Kelvin Catalyst, you fucking goat, man. And we already have a broken Batwing. I suppose we should get the banners quick. So, Fritz, Frankenstein, Swamp Thing, Creature of the Deep. If I take a look at the list, Fritz, so Frankenstein, Swamp Thing, Creature, Fritz, Possessed are not showing up yet. So I think that's everything that we can access right now. I think the rest of it, we basically have to wait for, more. We can get Izors as well, but I'm not really going to sit here and like farm out Izors. That feels kind of dumb because they're going to take forever to actually end up even killing. I mean, not to mention that I can't even see it. Oh, wait, their Possessed are here. Hold on. The Possessed are also here. So the only thing then is Vampire and Izor. I think are the only ones we can get right now. So we have not yet killed enough vampires. So again, I think I'm just going to go ahead and, what if I just see? You know, what if I just see? Like, how well can I tank this? Honestly, well enough. There's the vampire banner as well. There is the vampire banner. The last thing we need is Izor. Which is tough because they're super fat and it kind of takes a minute. But I mean, I would like to actually get rid of them. Izors even show up? I'm not seeing any. I don't know if Izors even show up. They frankly might not actually even show up this early. I don't actually know if they do. Yeah, I'm not even seeing Izors running around. I'm going to assume that, like, they just don't spawn at this point, and I need to wait in order to actually get them. So let's do this. Right, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and go into boss checklist and just see, because I can take a look at the Eclipse. Oh no, they do spawn. Okay, so I guess we just keep going then. Is it 20 for them or is it 50? It is 50. Alright, I'll just keep going then, whatever. Inevitably we'll get it, right? Yeah, I mean, inevitably we will get it, you know what I'm saying? We will get it inevitably. Let's just keep going. This is gonna take a while, but, you know, here we are, what can I say? Here we are. Crash over that. This is for sure better, by, like, the best thing we can use, by the way. Also, the bandage, yeah, okay, there are Izors. It's not like this is, like, some weird stuff going on, like spawning them. They are spawning because the eye things they only drop from the Izors. So they are actually spawning. I just can't see them in the mess of everything going on. But they are here. I'm getting a lot of them, to be fair. I'm paying attention to the banner numbers. I'm just waiting till we see the Izors. Just because I want to get all the banners done, and once they're done, it's like whatever. Boom. We need to upgrade our storage system soon as well, which is kind of unfortunate because maybe we just need to just get through the stuff, like... Okay, how are we faring on this? That's 22, almost halfway. Right. Oh, this is gonna take forever, man. Again, like, the biggest issue I'm seeing is everything is stealing. I think like being up here would be better actually, just like floating down and stuff. This is like faster tokens. Cause it's not gonna need to like actually be down here, like. Hi, Mama. What's going on, my girl? Hi. Oh, is that so? That's so my girl. Is that all? Want to announce the presents? Oh, I know. What's going on, my girl? You alright? You okay? Got diverted. Baron. 36. It's strange, like I'm actually unable to even see them. Lord, there's so much shit, man. There's so much shit. We're gonna get to 2,000 before we get the Izors done at this point. Like, look, I just see it. We're into the 2000s and stuff now. 42 Izors. We're almost there. And then once we're done with that, because that'll be Vampire done, and that'll be Alzor done. I think that's the only one we've actually done yet. Access. And everything else we have to wait. Until a later date, we'll actually get. Also, doing all this now, like with all of the, getting all the banners and stuff, is going to make it easier later. When, Hi! You can say hi, I see. Hello, my girl. Turn this off now. There is the algorithm. Oh, what, 2 in a row? Kate, no, on the socks. We talked about this, my girl. No, come here, Grumpy. I will give you love and attention. It's just a no on the socks, and you know this. You know you're not supposed to talk or attack my socks because it makes me feel very uncomfortable. There, is this what you wanted? You want some nap time? Nap time with Dad, is that what's up? Hi. Oh my girl. Oh my sweet summer child. Oh my sweet summer child. If I put you under the desk, you're gonna freak out a little bit. What? It's just me. You gonna chill and be nice? You're gonna be weird. Those guys are not gonna run away. Oh, maybe not. Hold on. Just going up to the desk. Get rid of that for you. Okay, so that's, I think, everything then, because then it's possessed. We already have. Hey. Good job. Mothron, do it only twice. Hi, thank you. Oh, thank you, my girl. Oh, you're such a suck. Oh, you're such a little suck. Yes, you are. Oh, yo boy, yo boy, yo boy, yo boy. So we have Zombie, Blue Slime, Green Slime, Possessed, Wraith, Wandering, Demon, Hopping Jack. Do we have a Hopping Jack? Well, apparently we don't. Okay. Either Frankenstein, Swamp Thing, Vampire, Creature. Okay, I don't have a Hopping Jack banner, even though I'm 90% sure I do. We're just gonna do this. I don't really care. Hi. Hello. I see you, pretty girl. Don't worry, I see you. You gonna be a little lap cat for a little bit? A little lap cat for a little bit? Oh, and she's running away. Alright, love you too. Okay, we need bat wings. That's what we were doing the Eclipse for. We need bat wings. And I need a Mithril Anvil first. So what that sounds like to me is we are going to turn off Featherfall. We're going to zoom out. Let's do this. I'm going to swap over to this. And we are going to do this. And we're going to go down and go and get some Mithril and Orichalcum. Hello? What? Okay, Mithril and Orichalcum. Let's get it quickly while it is fresh. There's a bunch of Orichalcum over here. See, we don't like really need this stuff, but like we do also kind of really need this stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's weird. And it also is what it is. We'll go ahead and grab a bunch. I think that's enough for now, probably. For now, I think that's enough. I don't think I need... I don't need a ton right now. I just need enough to make a thingamajig. Mithril ore. Go ahead and transfer that over. Go ahead and grab mithril bars. Go ahead and grab a mithril anvil. Chuck that in there. Get rid of this anvil. Chuck that in there. And then go ahead and make some bat wings. Now these gives us at night or during an eclipse, you will gain the following boost, which is 7% increased damage and 3% crit strike chance. So there we go, there's some bat wings, also just better flight stats, which is also quite useful. So next, it is going to be Desert Scourge, which is just going to be fought at the sulfurous seas. Which I think we're just going to kind of jump into and just kind of see how it goes. You know what I'm saying? We're just going to kind of see how this goes. Oh, brother, he's getting destroyed. Oh my god, I almost feel bad. Oh my god, he's just, dude, we're just doing so much damage to him. Oh my god. This isn't even full power technically, because like we should be doing this at night so we can get the extra damage. And we have drone, and we just go ahead and knock off like 10-20% health. I got irradiated. Oh my god, I'm almost dead. Okay. Sorry, we just gotta lock in just a little bit, you know? So we just gotta lock in a little bit. I managed to... Okay, Jesus. Alright. Another once great sea serpent, well adapted to its harsh environment. Unlike the other Scourge, which was half-starved and chasing scraps for its next meal, it lived comfortably. Microorganisms evolved rapidly, so it was able to maintain its filter-feeding habits as the sea putrefied. With a stark contrast to the rest of the ecosystem, nearly every other creature in the sulfurous sea is hostile. A shame that its last bastion of tranquility has fallen. The seaside has never been pleasant, though it has seen far better days. Insects and fumes rising from the industry of Azure and inundate the water with caustic ions. Despite this, the hardy life adapted to the new environment, no doubt aided by Silva as she burrowed through to the underworld. Long considered uninhabitable, its further deterioration led Dradon to designate it as a dumping ground. Years of careless waste disposal have now left the coast's transformation irreversible. Crazy work. Arcalis! Cool. We also got the Scourge of the Seas, which is something we are using alongside the Ice Stars, actually, because this is really, really strong as a weapon that we are accurate with. However, the thingamajig is better. And we don't need to be accurate. We can't be accurate. We're still better. And, of course, we have the Aquatic Scourge Relic, which we can throw right there to finish off that line, which is very, very, very neat. So, moving on to Skeletron Prime preparation. I forgot to grab another thing. We need the Ruined Medallion. I didn't even grab that, by the way, because I completely forgot to grab a Mithril Pickaxe. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. It's okay. We'll go and grab the Rune Medallion right now. I have to go down to the Cavern Lair to go and talk to the Goblin, to go and reforge not only the Scourge of the Seas, but also we might as well get a good modifier on this, and then we can go over to the Crags. And now, finally, we can go ahead and mine Infernal Suvite, which is going to be useful for a number of things. Mostly for the Unholy Cores, so that we can get the Charred Idol, as well as the Ruined Medallion, which will replace the Filthy Glove, finally giving us an actual upgrade to that, which I think is quite awesome. The other thing, we're going to turn this on for about 3 seconds, and then we're going to go ahead and turn it off, because I need to just summon a bunch of these guys up. And then we just need to get rid of everything. Grab a bunch of Essence of Havoc, and then that way we are good to go to get a bunch of other stuff. Very, very nice. So now we can go ahead and make some Unholy Cores. I am out of Hellstone, though. I can fight the Black Market, or I can go to the Black Market to fight anybody. I can go see the Black Market dealer, and I can grab ores and bars. I can go ahead and grab some Hellstone ore. He also sells adamantite ore and shit. I will not be abusing that, because that feels dumb. Go ahead and dump that in there. We can go and make a bunch more Unholy Cores. We'll just make a ton of these things. We can go ahead and make a Charred Idol, first and foremost. Go and dump that in there. Move on to having everything else we need. We can then also go ahead and dump this in here, and we can go ahead and make a Ruin Medallion, which stealth targets only expend 75% of your max stealth. We get increased rogue damage and increased rogue crit. Very, very nice. Go ahead and jump back down here, talk to the Goblin, and we're running Menacing right now, right? Oh, I should actually reforge everything, though. We'll make sure we're running Menacing, which it looks like we are. In everything beautiful. Okay, done and done. So that is the Ruin Medallion for the Scourge. Done. And then we can also move on to Skeletron Prime preparation, where we are still using the Rogue Emblem, which is quite amazing. And then we are using the Ruin Medallion as well. And then we're using Scourge of the Seas plus the Ice Star alongside the Titan Heart Armor once again. And that's Prime. So you know what I think? You know what I say? You know what they say? We swap her tonight, and we give her a shot, and we just see, you know, how does this go? Immediately, I kind of hate this weapon for this boss. I feel like for twins it's going to go crazy, but I think for this, I'm going to go ahead and use Ice Stars instead. It's not nearly as strong, but it is hella accurate. It is hella accurate. I mean, we are just shredding his arms. Like, once it just locks on, like, I mean, it's doing 1,000 DPS, don't get me wrong. Like, it's doing a lot of damage, but, like, still, like, oh my god. Just shredding his shit, man. Just shredding his shit. Okay, there we go. Get that done. Thank you. Let's go ahead and focus on getting this final arm down. Come here, buddy. Come here, guy. Okay, there's that done. So now you're upset. Let me go ahead and see if no, I mean it's still way stronger. Jesus Christ, they're so much more aggressive now though, like that ass. Stop! They're so aggressive. Oh my god. Oh 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 god. Okay, 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 okay. Dude! Fucking skulls are so aggressive. Oh my god! Bro! God, his attacks home in so aggressively, man. Dude, those are such a bitch to dodge. Oh my lord. Fuck, man. I thought I got scared and completely broke my focus by the fucking Alexa. Okay, I need to try and be cautious, or conscious of, when I'm able to, I need to be using, the Scourge of the Seas, because it is genuinely stronger. There's a general. So we'll do this attempt to prime, and then hopefully beat him, because we did get very, very close before. And then we'll call it there, and we'll do Brimstone and Twins. Tomorrow maybe? Tomorrow morning? For chance? For maybe? For Haptual? For Snaptual? Right here, I mean, it does do more DPS. Let's go ahead and do this. Just pop the potion, keep ourselves going, right? Dude, no, I just need to focus on just staying alive. Because, like, fuck, those skulls are brutal, man. Goddamn damage too, like, fuck, dude. Oh my god, stop. Oh my god, nope, nope, nope. That's over, I think. Okay, hold on. Health. There's health. Man, by a fucking hair. Okay, well, sure, I guess. Alright. Well, we will do this all tomorrow then. Maybe later tonight, we'll see. We'll be back at some point.